Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking. Look, there's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you have been warned. Look, is there coming 3? Look, 2. Look, 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. Greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. And so we have a great one for you today. Bang! All right. It's early in the morning. Well, it's 5:46 in the morning. For me, that's early. There's no trades going on, so... Well, the trades are going on, but the markets aren't moving. We're waiting for some numbers for later, so... Look, decided to get her done right now. So, look, we have a great show for you today. But, first of all, IOTA 2.0. Coordicide. Coming soon. All right, that's that big thing everyone's complaining about. Well... Sorry, not complaining about. They're all begging for it to hurry up. So we're going to read about Coordicide. And then we're going to talk about the Dutch. Their AMLD5 implementation. You know, AMLD5 is the anti-money laundering directive and how to get FATF compliant. So we're going to talk about that. Yeesh, people are a little angry at the Dutch. People are a little angry. Yeah, people don't like what they're about to do. So look, we're going to talk about that. And then here in America, Wyoming is going to allow insurance companies to invest in Bitcoin. But I knew it. I told you guys. Fucking told you. You'll see. Oh, yeah, investment pension funds, Bitcoin investment funds, Bitcoin retirement funds. You'll see. All right, we'll get there when we get there because they have a good bunch of yap there. And then shout outs and the daily summary. Bang. So let's begin how we begin. Bang. And then we do a little bit of bang. Yes. Oh, there we go. Decided to come out and play. All right. And then we do a little bit of refresh. What do we got here? What are we working with? All right, what we got going on? All right, let me get my papers in order. All right, so Bitcoin is at $7,024. And when I left you yesterday, Bitcoin was at $6,794. So that is a $230 rise or something like that around there. All right. Bang. Good for Bitcoin. Look. All right. Top 10 of the day, brothers. You know the story. Usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, and Tezos. Still holding the number 10. All right. Let's look at market moves of the day, brothers and sisters. We got single digits up, single digits down. What else is new? Tell me something I don't know, Shomari. Tell me something I don't know, motherfucker. Settle down, brother. Settle down with that lip. All right, single digits up, single digits down, guys. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2. Single digits up, 2 single digits down. All right. Let's look who lost money today. If you see anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. But top 10 losers of the day. Insular, Hedge Trade, Quant, Swipe, Bitcoin Gold, Hedera Hashgraph, Lisk, Ravencoin, Monocoin, and Ardor. Let's see who made money today, brothers and sisters. Oh, some nice gains right there. Top 10 games of the day. ABBC Coin, Komodo, Hyperion, Zcash, Synthetics Network, EOS, Digix, DAO, Ethereum, Bytem, and Engine Coin. Let's look at the total market cap of the day, folks. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Total market cap of the day is 201 point. Whoa, what happened there? $201.1 billion. And when I left you yesterday, we're at $194.3 billion. So we've gone up, what's that, $6.7 billion? Around there, right? Something like that. Bang! $6.7 billion. Nice. And we've got 151.3 in 24-hour volume today. Holy, that was a major jump. Nice. 151.3 in total volume today, folks. And when I left you yesterday, we're at 116.4. So major volume came in today. So that would give us a, what would that be? $45.9 billion rise. Something like that. Not 45. That's too much. Not 45. 35 point whatever billion dollar rise. Nice. Bah! All right. Hefty. You know, I love my volume. Love that volume. It shows people are here actively engaged in the crypto market. All right. Check this out. Bang! IOTA 2.0 Coordicide testnet coming soon. More status updates. Yes. Well, you know about Coordicide. Everyone's been yapping and complaining about IOTA so much because they have a thing called the Coordinator, right? Which is the thing that's being used now. And everyone's like, oh, it's too centralized. And they've been working on this Coordicide thing for, I think, over a year. We've been talking about all last year, weren't we? And so we're in the middle phase between this Coordinator, which is the original IOTA thing. I don't know, I guess it validates all the transactions or something like this. And then Coordicide now, which is going to have multiple validation points, I guess. Anyway, whatever, man. As long as the fucking thing works. Look. All right, let's check it out. I really don't care. All right. Due to the ongoing crisis, new creative ideas are being implemented to improve and facilitate people's lives. A few days ago, a smart packing station was presented at the IOTA VR meetup, which is intended to promote local trade, but also innovative taxi services that can be used within a smart city were presented. Oh, we read about all those. The development of IOTA continues to progress. Trinity Chief Developer Charlie Varley has shared a comprehensive update with the community. All right, so this is the important part. Coordicide. All right. Oh, in a few weeks. So I didn't really read this whole thing. Actually, I didn't read it at all. I know how much IOTA people care about this, so I knew it would be a good story. So Varley informed the IOTA community in a Reddit post about the current progress of various projects. Varley emphasized that the features currently being developed by IOTA, such as Chrysalis, Coordicide, and B, are very complex and require the full attention of the developer community. Chrysalis is making good progress, providing a much improved network with a much higher number of transactions per second, faster confirmation times, and reusable addresses. Right. Furthermore, Chrysalis thing, that's supposed to be the bridge between that Coordinator and this Coordicide thing. Just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, furthermore, a new test network called ComNet has been launched by some community members, which so far consists of Hornet nodes only. A transaction throughput of 150 transactions a second with a 99% confirmation rate was achieved. Varley said that the first lab tests are promising and that the test network is running completely without the Chrysalis optimizations so far. So there's that Chrysalis thing again. That's the bridge between Coordinator and the Coordicide. And so these guys are saying they're running this ComNet thing, which has 150 transactions a second. Sounds like some side thing to because the Tangle, you can have infinite transactions a second. So this sounds like some side thing, and they are not implementing so they've reached these numbers without running the Chrysalis, it says it, without running the Chrysalis optimization so far. So they've got there, and they haven't even run the optimizations yet. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, promising. Looks good for them. Coordicide represents IOTA's solution for full decentralization. This is the big deal. Everyone was angry at IOTA. Oh, the coordinator, it's too central. Who cares, man? It works, doesn't it? Whatever, man. But look. So this is it. Coordicide, the big mamba jamba. The thing everyone's been waiting for. All the IOTA lovers. Yes. Bring us full decentralization. Coordicide represents IOTA's solution for full decentralization. Oh, yeah. There you go, IOTA lovers. There you go. Full decentralization. Varley also calls Coordicide IOTA 2.0. Holy. What a rogue nose hair. It's tickling me. Which is currently being implemented and tested in Go Shimmer. Varley describes that a Go Shimmer test network will soon show the complete capabilities of the different components. All right, nice. So a Go Shimmer test network, and here's what he says. A Go Shimmer test network will demonstrate how Coordicide and its various components, including consensus, mana, etc., work and provide an environment for developers to learn about the new possibilities Coordicide will enable. Think colored coins, D-apps, etc. Yeah, IOTA. Yeah, IOTA's, they're going to rock some distributed apps, right? They said, what we read the other day, or yesterday, was it yesterday? No, that was the Africa thing. No, that was the Corona shit. But anyways, maybe I didn't read it to you yet. Oh, I didn't read it. Oh, we're going to read it. I'm going to read it to you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm giving away the stories for tomorrow. Yeah, IOTA. And I'll tell you right now, IOTA, and I have a story I'm going to read to you about it tomorrow. IOTA is doing smart contracts. Oh, yeah. They're going to rock some smart contract shit. All right. So, but that's tomorrow's stuff. All right. Fuck, I had so many IOTA stories for you guys this week. I still have more. Hold on. How many more do I have? I got 2. Yeah, the smart contracts. Oh, and then we're doing China. Oh, yeah, the China thing. All right. Yeah, guys. Yeah. I said I was going to do that China talk thing today. But actually, we're going to do it for the Saturday show because there's going to be a lot of yap. And it doesn't have to do with our money anyway. It's more of just what I think. So it's more of an opinion thing. So I'm just going to do it on Saturday. Yeah, so I forgot about that China thing today. Yeah, we'll do it on Saturday. All right. So back to IOTA. Yeah, man. Colored coins, distributed apps. And I'm going to read to you tomorrow. I'm going to read to you about it tomorrow. IOTA's coming out with the, I just said the word. What were they? Oh, smart contracts. Bye. All right, so let's just finish this. Yeah, man. IOTA, Cardano, and Cardano. Like, I noticed there's a lot of functionality, right, with them. Like, you can do all sorts of stuff with them, right? Like, I mean, maybe that has to do, maybe that's in other things too, but with those two there, I notice, you can do a bunch of stuff with them. All right. Anyways, the release of the first Coordicide testnet with value transactions is expected in a few weeks. So, but it'll actually start transacting and be alive, actually doing its thing. The testnet. The testnet will include a number of different developer tools to be able to test all new functions without risk. The Hornet development team is working closely with Go Shimmer, as both use the common library Hive Go. All right. For all you computer programmers out there, you want to program some IOTA stuff, go get the Hive Go library and have at it. Varley sees great potential in the development of a decentralized identity, as this project could be used in 1,000 different use cases. Within the recently founded Tangle EE workgroup, the Unified Identity Protocol is being developed, which will initially be implemented in TypeScript and later ported to Rust. All right. When using the DID, decentralized identity, personal data such as a copy of the birth certificate or vaccination card is not uploaded to a centralized server. The sensitive data is stored at the location where the owner of the data wants it, mobile phone, other digital devices, or an RFID chip. Banks are able to retrieve all data needed to open a bank account or check creditworthiness within seconds. So, bang, that's that new digital ID thing that's coming out too. But what we care about is the main thing. Everyone was complaining, it's too centralized. Well, here it is. Settle down. Coordicide. Bang. All right, IOTA lovers, calm down. Calm down. There it is. It's coming. Actually, he said it's in a couple weeks, isn't it? This guy said a couple. Yeah, there he is. Actually, it's right here even. Bang, a few weeks away. So, there it is, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff people are building around IOTA right now. I mean, it's really quite amazing. And like we've read about it here, we've read a few articles. Companies are saying, like I say a standard, but companies are saying it could be the standard of Internet of Things protocols. And exciting stuff. And like I said, remember their little wallet that got hacked a few weeks ago? Forgot all about that, didn't we? Yeah, it's all over, man. Don't worry about that. So, I'm saying that because one guy told me, he's like, the wallet is hacked. Run for the hills or something. He told me, like, I don't remember his words, but his words were like, basically, sell all your stuff and run away is what he was saying. I was like, buddy, settle down. Settle down. It was a third-party mistake, not IOTA's. So, there it is. Coordicide is on the way in a few weeks. All right, let's check out. Bye. Dutch AMLD5 implementation leaves crypto companies footing the bill. Bye. So you guys all know, and well, if you don't know, if you're new here, we've been talking about this a lot here, because that's what we do. We talk about regulations and stuff. So the AMLD5 is the Anti-Money Laundering Directive number 5 of the European Union. Now, all right, so there's two things going on here. Let's get into, let's be realistic. So there's a thing called FATF. It's the Financial Action Task Force. And they have put out recommendations for governments to organize their economic systems in a way that prevents money laundering and terrorist financing. And, more stuff, but those are the main ones. So AMLD 5 stands for Anti-Money Laundering Directive number 5. So this is in order to get, and so the FATF thing came out with the recommendations. Now, all the governments around the world are becoming FATF compliant. Yes, all of them, even Iran. Iran got FATF compliant last year, actually. They were already FATF compliant. And so AMLD 5 is the European Union's rules to be FATF compliant, all right? And so the reason I bring this up is this is what the Dutch are going to do with it. And also, I'm bringing this up because there's something I didn't know. I thought that the whole European Union, now I understand why the Germans are kicking so much ass and nobody else is. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let me have a little sip and then we'll get to the story because I'm going to show you what's happening in Europe with AMLD5 and in terms of their implementation to become FATF compliant and how that relates to crypto. I didn't know some of this shit, and so I'm going to show you that. So let me get a quick sip. Yeah, this is really interesting. Really interesting. Right? Like, remember we talked about AMLD5 and how the British, because they did the Brexit thing, they're putting in their own FATF rules, their own AMLD5 rule. Actually, it's not even AMLD anymore. Now they're just doing their own rules to become FATF compliant because now they're leaving the European Union, right? Or I guess they left already. Didn't it happen? I got to look into that. I can't remember. I can't remember. Yeah, it happened, didn't it? I could be wrong. Hold on. All right. Let me just wash this down and let's get on to it. So AMLD5 stands for Anti-Money Laundering Directive Number 5, okay? All right. Which is to get FATF, Financial Action Task Force, compliant. Financial Action Task Force, it's a global, it's like a United Nations type thing. Like it's a global financial thing, right? And the reason FATF is so powerful, though, is because the countries are actually listening, right? It's not like the United Nations. When they tell the Israelis and the Palestinians to make peace and everyone tells them to go fuck themselves. No. FATF, when they say to do bang, 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 the countries do bang, bang, bang. Or at least get compliant to that. All right, so let's just read on and I'll show you. So the Dutch Ministry of Finance's implementation of the European Union's Fifth Anti-Money Laundering Directive, or AMLD5, requires the country's central bank to monitor its cryptocurrency industry. So, and I should also tell you this, the FATF stuff and the AMLD5 stuff, it's not for crypto, right? It's for their whole economy. So it's the FATF applies to your whole banking system, all of it, insurance, whatever you got, all of it, right? But there's just a section of it that refers to cryptocurrencies. And so obviously we care about the cryptocurrency part, but your country is becoming FATF compliant for your whole your whole financial system is becoming FATF compliant. So, by later this year and shit, if a bank in your country is not FATF compliant, yeah, no one's going to do business with that bank. Shit like that. And so I should tell you, FATF, you have to be compliant by June this year. So they have April, May, June. So they have 2 more months to get compliant. The world, all the countries have 2 more months to get compliant. And then it kicks in, right? Then everyone has to, all right, now we're doing this. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. All right. That was a bunch of yap, but good yap. As you can learn, All right, look. Now, so the AMLD5, the country's central bank to monitor its cryptocurrency industry. Now, the cost of this supervision, it's pretty funny. The cost of this supervision will be passed on to crypto-based businesses. So, a recent report suggests that these new all right, hold on. I got to stop laughing. A recent report suggests that these new compliance fees will be higher than those paid by traditional trusts or credit card companies. So let me just tell you what's going on here, and then we'll read on. So they're putting the AMLD5 procedures in place. And what they're telling the crypto companies is, yeah, you have to pay for it. Yeah. You have to pay to get regulated. So it'd be like, imagine, well, I guess we do. Well, okay, so like, you're paying for the cops to watch you to make sure if they have to arrest you, which I guess we do in real life. We pay the taxes and the cops, watch our society. And so that's what they're doing. They're making the crypto companies pay for what it's going to cost to do the AMLD5 FATF compliance rules. Do you get what I'm saying? In other words, like here in America, the SEC, governs the stock market. Yeah, well, but those stock guys don't have to pay for the SEC to do that. Do you get what hold on. Do you get what I'm saying? Microsoft doesn't pay to keep the SEC running. The SEC is a government thing, and then it governs those guys. But what the Dutch are doing is they're saying, okay, well, we're going to let you do what you're doing, but we have to govern you, and you're going to pay us fucking to watch you. All right, watch. And that's why everyone's angry at them. So today, in a bunch of crypto sites, hold on, let me even read some. Hold on, let me see something. Let me show you something. Okay, so some sites are saying Dutch Bitcoin companies face billions in unusual anti-money laundering fees, right? Like everyone's angry at them, but it's true. You're making them pay for that. Like, they don't make, credit card companies pay to watch them, right? You don't, like I just said right here, like here in America, you don't pay, Microsoft and them don't pay the SEC to watch them, right? But that's what they're doing. They're making these guys pay for themselves. So watch this. Okay, so that's one issue, is what the Dutch are doing is they're making their cryptocurrency industry pay for the oversight. It's called oversight, for the governance, for the governance and oversight, right? Okay, now here's another thing about so now we're going to get into more FATF. One directive, 27 varieties. And this is why I'm really bringing up this story. That the Dutch thing is funny. They're making their crypto companies pay for the cops to bust them, kind of thing. But what's also interesting, and I didn't know this, and this is something I didn't know, and I've been reporting it wrong, is that the AMLD5 is one directive, but actually, and it says here 27 varieties, right? There are 27 countries in the European Union, and each of them gets to implement the AMLD5 directives the way they want. I didn't know that. I thought it was one European-wide directive, but they actually get, the directive is wide, or is European-wide, but each country within the European Union gets to tinker with it, gets to, maybe we'll regulate a little harder here, a little less there, the way they want. And so I'm going to tell you what the advantages and disadvantages of that are. So, AMLD5, holy, I feel like I've been yapping a lot. But I want you to get this down because, let's get real. When it comes to cryptocurrency, Europe is where the party's at. Europe is where the party's at. It's the Germans and the Swiss and Europe in general. That's where the party's at. Here in America, we're doing fuck all. I'm going to read something to you right now, but compared to what Europe is doing, it's fuck all. America, we're falling way behind. And what I am going to read to you on Saturday with the Chinese thing, way behind, buddy. What we all are. You, and if you're in Europe, you too. China is going to eat our lunch, and I'm going to show you guys on Saturday. And so that's why I bring this up, in that each country within the European Union gets to implement the AMLD5 directives the way they want. Do you understand? And so let's move on from there. AMLD5 was supposed to bring increased transparency and a unified approach to anti-money laundering measures across the EU. But the varying member states have each implemented different interpretations of the directive. So you have 27 countries, but they're all doing it differently, often prioritizing their own interests. I mean, obviously, you prioritize the interest of your citizens, right? So in the Netherlands, for example, the Ministry of Finance has been accused of overreaching its authority over the appointment of the Dutch Central Bank, or DNB, to supervise cryptocurrency companies. Right? They have their central bank overseeing crypto. Like here in America, that would be like the Federal Reserve overseeing crypto. Like, what the fuck? No, like here in America, we have the CFTC and the SEC and FinCEN and FINRA, governing our stuff, which is the normal mode of behavior, right? So local lawyer Frank Hart. That's an interesting name. Frank. Look at him. Look at this guy's name. Frank. Right? Franked. That's cool. It's like saying Shomari'd. All right, anyway, look. Local lawyer Frank Hart has been investigating how the finance ministry has presented its proposal to the Dutch parliament. This is much more than what the AMLD5 has indicated. This envisioned way of supervision is unusual. So he's complaining, right? Like the Dutch are going a little further. Not just unusual, but expensive too. So watch this. Yeah, they're making the crypto companies pay for it. Yeah, if we gotta regulate you, you fucksticks are gonna pay for the regulation. Like I'm saying, it's like, imagine Microsoft and Google and all of them, Boeing, all of them on the New York Stock Exchange, if they had to pay for the SEC themselves, right? Like, that's what, you understand? Like, we as the taxpayers, we pay for the SEC and everything through our taxes because we want protection from these fucking banksters and nefarious CEOs and anyone doing shenanigans on the markets, right? Well, the Dutch are saying, we're going to make sure you don't do shenanigans, but you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay the cops, to watch you, to make sure you're not doing. Do you guys get it? I keep feeling like I'm not saying it properly, but you get what I'm saying, right? It'd be like the all the people on the New York Stock Exchange paying for the SEC to be there, right? Paying to get arrested if you do some sneaky stuff, right? All right, so listen. I think it's hilarious. Even before AMLD5 came into effect in January, many were critical of the Dutch authorities' approach to the directive. Futures and option exchange Deribit moved operations to Panama, and the simple coin mining pool closed down completely in order to avoid compliance with the new rules. So now that more information about the proposal has been made public, it appears that around 50 Dutch crypto companies would be expected to pay $1.8 million in fees for the central bank supervision, right? Yeah, they got to pay to be supervised, right? That's pretty funny. As an example, for BitCasa, a company which only employs 3 people, the fees would amount to 34,000 euros. This is considerably higher than trust and credit card companies that will have to pay. And so, excuse me, fucking hiccups. And so that's what is a little fucked up, right? Like trust companies, credit card companies, that they don't have to pay these exorbitant fees. They don't have to pay this much. So it's a little unfair. I just think it's hilarious that you have to pay for the cops to watch you, but it is unfair in terms of how much you have to pay. The Dutch Association of Bitcoin Companies is canvassing all relevant parties to point out that performing supervision with an intensity that exceeds trust offices and credit card companies is not really a risk-based approach. Exactly. They're just kind of, I'm not going to bullshit. Like, I think it's hilarious what's happening in terms of just, fuck, But, you're making these guys pay for the cops to watch them. But like I said, it would be like Microsoft paying for the SEC to be watching, right? But credit card companies in that don't have to pay so much in that. And so it sounds like they're sort of gouging these crypto companies. I guess what I'm saying, it seems a little unfair. I don't know. That's just my opinion, Anyway, let's just read the data. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, the measures and additional costs were being discussed in the parliamentary first chamber, which is the last stage before proposals become law. Here in America, before they can become law, they go to the Senate. Well, there they go to the first chamber. If such measures are passed into law, they may cause a high number of crypto-related businesses to close, or just move. And that's what I wanted to bring up. So blah, blah, blah. I think it's all interesting, but this is what I wanted to bring up. One directive, AMLD5, 27 varieties. I didn't know that. So when I've been reporting here, I thought AMLD5 was just a European Union thing, like their federal government. It'd be like here in America if our federal government said these, like here in America, what's the government law? Like we have a law, the speed limit is 65 miles on any highway, right? And that applies to every place in America, right? You can't go over 65 or you get a ticket. And I thought that's what the AMLD5 was of Europe in terms of, the financial system. It was a European-wide directive. It is not a European-wide directive. It is one directive. It is one directive. But I didn't know that there were fucking 27 varieties of it. In other words, just like what I'm about to show you, each state has their own laws. So, about how to implement AMLD5. And so, I guess what I'm saying is, well, I'm just admitting that I was wrong. I thought it was a European-wide thing, but also just that. So now I want to talk about the pros and the cons of having 27 varieties of it. Well, 27 varieties of it mean, you guys know I've talked to you about regulatory arbitrage. Okay, Google the words regulatory arbitrage. Regulatory arbitrage is if I want to do something somewhere and that jurisdiction doesn't allow me to do that, well, I can go to a jurisdiction that will allow me to do that. So I always use the example. I know, guys, but I have to say it like this because it makes it perfect. If say I think I have a cure for cancer, or a cure for some disease, right? AIDS, cancer, Alzheimer's, whatever. I'm a scientist, a doctor, whatever, scientist, doctor, guy, kind of guy like that, smarty pants. And I got a cure for cancer, I think. But I have to test it on cute little puppies. Yeah. And they're going to die. Yeah. These cute little puppies are going to die. But I think I've got a cure for bang, 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 some major disease. Now, here in America, as I've said here on this channel before, America doesn't give a fuck what disease you're going to cure. You're not allowed to kill cute little puppies to find out if cure works. You're not allowed. Like here in America, you're not allowed to. You can test it on rats, little mice or something, but like cute little puppies, no. But if I'm a scientist and I believe in my whole heart, like, man, I think I've got the cure for cancer or whatever, the cure AIDS or Alzheimer's or whatever other diseases are out there. Well, I go look for another jurisdiction to do my research with, to do my testing. So maybe in Kazakhstan, I go to the Kazakhstan government. I say, listen, I think I got a cure for cancer. But listen, I got to test it out first. And I'm going to have to kill a few puppies to find out. Can I do my research here? And if the Kazakhstan government says, sure, we don't give a fuck about no puppies, fucking kill all you want, fuckstick. Well, then I move my research lab to Kazakhstan, right? It's called a regulatory arbitrage. And so, in other words, I find a regulatory regime in some jurisdiction that is favorable to the thing I want to do, right? Like if I want to grow weed, well, if I try to grow it here in Florida, yeah, you're under arrest, fuckstick. Whereas if I go up to Maine, I got some buddies up in Maine right now. They got a whole house and it's legal. Yeah, they're growing fucking shit tons of weed, right? It's called regulatory arbitrage, right? All right, Florida, you're not going to let me grow the weed? Fuck you. I'm going to head to Maine. And that's what is, and then so that's what is interesting about this. All right, that was a long-winded way of saying, so for crypto now, in Europe, you have 27 different varieties of this AMLD directive. And so you will be able to do regulatory arbitrage. Look, if it's too hard for you in the Netherlands to do what you want to do, what your business model is, what your business partners want to do, whatever. All right, maybe I can go do it in Germany. Yeah, maybe Spain will let me do it. Right? Maybe Greece. Wherever. Who knows? Italy. Wherever. Anywhere. 27 countries, man. You got 27 to choose from. Regulatory arbitrage. And so, yeah, that is really what I want you guys to think about, is that the European Union, while the Germans are kicking ass, now it's up to other countries to come out and kick ass and get AMLD 5 regulated, get FATF compliant, and then we'll see a lot of action. But the last thing I want to say about Europe is that that's where the action is in cryptocurrency right now. Actual working action, working products, right? Working investment vehicles, institutional grade regulated investment vehicles, right? Nowhere else has that yet. And so, yes, we're keeping our eye on the Germans and the Europeans in general. All right. Look, let's move on, brothers, sisters. Let's move on, folks. Let's move on, pals. Bye. The Wyoming allows insurance companies to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptos starting July 1st. And we talked about Wyoming. Yeah, Q1 last year. Remember when Fidelity Investments said they were opening they were opening a bunch of offices in Wyoming? All right, so, and if you're new here, obviously I guess you didn't hear us talk about it, but Wyoming, fuck, they are just crypto fucking friendly, man. Like, they are just, what do you crypto boys want? We got you. Bang. And, yeah, Fidelity Investments even rocked up in there. And one of their politicians said that Fidelity is going to offer, like, pension funds and stuff with crypto. Which was, she shouldn't have said that, because you don't want, I'm sure Fidelity doesn't want their competitors to know what they were doing. But, yeah, and so Wyoming here in America, and so America is the same as, bang, the European Union. America doesn't have 27 varieties. We have fucking 50 varieties. We have crypto laws for every fucking state, right? Like here in Florida, so here, I'll give you an example. Binance. So Binance, blah, 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 blah. They weren't allowed to service U.S. customers anymore, although they still are. I still have my stuff on Binance. Well, not my stuff, but I do have a little Bitcoin over there just to, because I want to buy stuff later. But Binance USA is the one we're supposed to do, right? You know, you're not allowed to use the Binance. You got to use the Binance US. Well, here in Florida, we're not allowed to use Binance USA. Binance US. Nope. But other states are allowed. And so what I'm trying to say to you is, it's just like Europe, where every state, each country has their different laws for crypto. Fucking so does America. And that's what we're trying to get away from. Like, that's what I keep preaching about. For the tsunami to hit is when we have federal laws. Federal laws. Central government laws. For our crypto. That's why I keep reading you that kind of stuff, because we need the SEC, which controls every state, to come out with laws. We need the CFTC, which controls every state stuff, to come out with laws, right? But right now here in America, we're what I call patchwork. Yeah, over in New York, they have the NYDFS, the New York Department of Financial Services. We've talked about those boys, our friends over there. They're a little roughneck. And you got other states here that are just banning crypto altogether. You got California kind of being lame about it, right? Like, and look, here, Florida. Yeah, we're not allowed to even use Binance USA, right? And so that's another thing about this show, today's show, is these patchwork laws. And I want to emphasize to you, and I want you guys to think about, what we need is federal laws. Right? We need all our countries to come up with federal fucking laws so that it governs the whole country and we know what we're all up to. And well, it's not just us. I mean, we're retailers, actually. We don't matter. But for the institutions to get what's called regulatory clarity. Regulatory clarity. So they know, all right, if I do this, bang, this is the amount of taxes I'm going to pay. This is what this is declassified as. Bang, bang, bang. Here in America, each state is different. Yeah, well, it's tough to do business like that. It's tough to make money like that, right? Although there is that regulatory arbitrage angle if you want to kind of look at that. All right, so let's just get on. So obviously you can tell I like laws and governments and stuff. So I like that topic because, look, I told you guys, when I first started trading Forex, we had 400-to-1 leverage. Yeah, after the housing crash, that went way down, son. We're at 50-to-1 leverage. All right, let's move on. Enough of my... All right, so Wyoming authorities... Oh, and that's what I should say about Wyoming. So Wyoming is trying to become a crypto hub of America. Like, they are super, super, super... crypto friendly, if you want to put it that way. Like, all right. And they've passed many laws about cryptocurrency already. Wyoming authorities have taken many positive steps towards the crypto market with its blockchain and crypto custody rules. The state also becomes the first one to pass a bill that gives direct property rights to cryptocurrency owners, and might be seeing a crypto bank soon as well. Oh yeah, that crypto bank might come to Wyoming. What's the name of it? I think they mention it here. Let's just read on. Now, in another first, they are making it possible for insurance firms to invest in Bitcoin and other crypto assets by amending its insurance code as per the reports. The new law will be effective July 1st, 2020. But and this looks like some guy's tweet. Yes, insurance companies in Wyoming will be able to invest in Bitcoin and crypto as of 7/1/2020. This was recently signed into law by Governor Gordon. Most likely, insurers will offer this as part of variable life policies rather than whole life. Look. Since NAIC, capital charge will be high. I'm not sure what NAIC is, said Caitlin Long, a Wall Street veteran and the founder and the CEO of Avanti, the crypto bank. Oh, this chick. Yeah, Caitlin Long. So this is the bank. Yeah. Bang, crypto bank coming to Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming is super crypto friendly. With this first provision of its kind in the nation, domestic insurers will be allowed to invest in digital assets. Digital assets are defined in Wyoming as a representation of economic proprietary or access rights that is stored in a computer readable format and includes digital consumer assets, digital securities, and virtual currency. So, as per this provision, digital consumer assets, which are digital assets used or bought primarily for consumptive, personal, or household purposes, are excluded. These also include an open blockchain token constituting intangible personal property, such as utility tokens. So, bang, Wyoming. So, this sort of ties into the other story in that, right, it's state by state. Like here in the European Union, 27, one directive, fucking 27 different fucking rules. And here in America, we're the same way. Like, we don't have a central ruling yet. We've got actually nothing. So we've got just states. We have 50 states in America. So each one of them has their own rules. So it's called a patchwork. It's patchwork. Yeah, but Wyoming, theirs are good. And they are super, 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 super crypto friendly. Fidelity is going over there and they're going to offer pension funds and stuff out of Wyoming with crypto. And so, bang, thought I'd read that. All right, bang, let's move on. Look, Burke's big airdrops. Love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang. Benham, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bang. Brendan C, Spy Lady, love you, lady, see you, lady. Bang. Look at this son of a bitch right here. Look, bang, look, bang, look, bang. Yes, a rapid fire killing tonight. Love you, Roncas. See you, Roncas. Bang. Yes, Roncas. He's a killer. Look, Yuki. Oh, is this my girl, Yuki? Oh. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. I don't know if that's Yuki. I know a Yuki from Japan, but I don't know if she watches this. I told her about this before, but she owns property, and I used to try to tell her to get cryptocurrency, and she's like, I don't need cryptocurrency. I have property. All right. Anyways, if that's you, sweetie, bang. ApoWiz, H+. All right, brother. See you, brother. Bang. What's Benim talking about here? Look, CB News. Blockchain digital identity firm Bloom launches credit score reporting with TransUnion. Oh, okay. All right. Credit score reporting, great. Oh, that digital identity stuff. So your digital identity is going to have your credit score attached to it. Could be interesting. Told you. They're locking you down. Look. Bang. Let's give that story a bang. Daryl Duran. Look, brother. Sneaker lover, crypto enthusiast, and stage 3. Oh, the survivor. Yes, brother. Bang. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. And I told you something in the private comments the other day. I don't remember what it was. Oh, you asked about, should I buy $4,000 worth of Bitcoin or $4,000 worth of VeChain? And I told you, yo, VeChain, son. I'll give you 1.1 million VeChain. And when that shit goes to $1, well, bang. All right, Biniam, what you talking about? Oh, the RSX thing. What's going on here? TradeStation Crypto, the crypto trading arm of online brokerage and trading technology firm TrackStation, has integrated with ErisX. Yeah, so ErisX, it looks like ErisX is, it looks like these guys, a lot of people are starting to trust their price discovery. I did read this earlier, and they're getting their price discovery from ErisX. And just like we read the other day, what was that? Actually, I'm not going to go look back, but we read the other day where ErisX is providing price discovery. All right, hold on one second. What was that fucking shit, man? Fuck. Right? ErisX was providing price discovery for... Oh, for Fidelity. Oh, fuck, for the monster, yes. Yes, for the creature. Yeah. And so it looks like they're becoming a trusted source of price discovery. But, oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, Fidelity, man. They got their Fidelity on. But, well, ErisX, Fidelity invested in ErisX to begin with, so I should put it that way, too. It wasn't like an onboarding. Fidelity was already invested. Fidelity and TD Bank. All right. See me news? All right, Biniam, what's up? IDG-backed crypto exchange Qcoin launches OTC desk for enterprises. Well, we'll see if that works out. Y'all know what the OTC desk is. You buy directly from the miners, and you buy in bulk. You know, you don't buy one Bitcoin. You buy 100 Bitcoin at a time. And so, good for them. Well, and that's what the big boys do. You know, they're not like us. They don't buy one. They buy 100. So, but that gives institutional investors an opportunity to come here and get their crypto. Bang. All right. What else we got? Lazy Lefty. Look. Everybody see the bang. Look at all this. Oh, we got a whole bunch right here. See what we got going on here. Look, Genja. Everybody see brother. Bang. DP Entertainment. So brother. That was an extra long yes. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, who's this guy here? Ben Royce of Society Project. IOTA. Data privacy. Delete Facebook. DSM. Decentralized social media. Oh, decentralized social media. Own your own data. Trump is ignorant. Duh. All right. Ben Rice, thank you for following me, and love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. Actually, I don't know if he follows me. I think he just maybe stumbled upon a video. Anyway, we'll see. BitHub. Talking to me. BitHub is the #1 licensed cryptocurrency exchange in Thailand that offers services to individuals who intend to buy, sell Bitcoin. Bang. All right, BitHub. Yes, get her done. Thailand. Yes, I love that Thailand food. Some Thai food. Actually, a brother of mine I got some Thai food today. I got some pad Thai noodles. Bang. Fucking right. Some shrimp pad Thai. Fuck. That's one thing I miss about living here in South Beach, man. Like, fucking, when I lived in Toronto, I could eat food from anywhere in the world. Here in fucking South Beach, it's fucking all just Italian food and Latin American food's fucking garbage. Well, I'm not saying it's garbage. It's delicious. But not every day. Fuck. You know, back in Canada, I could I go to Chinatown, get some fucking food. I could go to Koreatown, get some food, fuck. Anyways, Edward, love you, brother. Ditko family, the family that cryptos together stays together. Look. Bang. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Whoop. Bang. There we go. Papa Doc, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Gut ding. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Sloppy from Parkdale. The T dot representing the T dot. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. What else we got going down here? Oh, look at Arj. I love this little green guy. Let's go to this one first. Oh, we did that. So right to Arj. Little green guy. Arj, love you, brother. See you, brother. Look. Bang. That's such a cool little thing. Sweetie. Oh, yeah. Oh, she murdered it. Hold on. Let me show you. Where is it? Wait. All right. Hold on. How can I show you the murder? Anyway, hold on. Let's do this first. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Yes. Bye. All right. And then, hold on. Let's do a few more. Hola, IOTA. Yes. Think future. Yes. Wise choice. Bye. Beautiful Brawlies. Oh, we did that already. Crypto Geek 2010. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Lee. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. All right, hold on. Where's Sweetie's trade? She murdered it last night. What did Slappy say? Hello, I'd like to purchase one bang, please. All right. Bye. There you go. One bang for you, brother. Yes, I'll be expecting my V-chain in the morning. Ricardo, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, there's Edwin. Crazy Edwin. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, look at Sweetie's trade. She said, caught a gorgeous wave. Look at the big eyes. She put the emojis. She does these emoji things. Bang. Look at that. Look at that. He was dropping, and look, she caught it right there. Bang. Holy. Bang. Look at that motherfucking short. Bang. No, that's a thing of fucking beauty. That's a thing of fucking beauty. Thing of beauty, sweetie. Daggone right, girl. You deserve another one for that. Good job. Good job. Yes. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bye. Good girl right there. Tell her read the book. She reads the book. You tell her watch the video. She watches the video. Tell her get to work. She gets to work. What kind of woman you want right there. Look. I'll show you right now. Hold on. Let me look. All right. Nothing's happening. I was going to show you the... All right. Well, I'll show you. Just fuck it. Here. All right. So, remember I showed you guys yesterday. We were waiting. Whoops. What were we doing? It went... Remember I told you I went to sleep and then bang, it went down and down, down, down. So, but we're waiting for... and then I'll show you from here. Wait. Did I show you? Did you guys see the charts? Hold on. All right, so down, 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 right? That's what those are for. All right, now we go to the... All right, now we go to this thing. All right, and so... what am I trying to show you? Oh, yeah, and so tonight we're waiting for... See right here, 8:30. Let me make sure you can see this. We're waiting for the numbers, the unemployment claims of America. And because they've been pretty brutal lately. But also what we're waiting for is, let me just make sure you can see this. All right. So what we're also waiting for tonight, though, is at 10 o'clock. Bang. We get the Chinese GDP numbers. Hey. Look at the estimates. Down 6.2. Yeah. Fixed asset investments. Yeah, that's people buying, buildings, shopping malls, whatever. Fuck, and industrial production. You know what that means? You know, cars, planes, shit like that. They're talking down 7%. So that's why right now over here